this is my house. And as you can see, this building has a nice fence and garden around it. And I kind of want to do something similar to my house. But before I do that, I need to gather resources. So before I do anything, I want to create another shulker box. I'm also going to make some orange dye, so I can dye the shulker box orange. Now, let's start gathering resources. The first things first, I'm going to head into this cave here, so I can mine up a little bit of tuff. Oh my goodness, why isn't there an azalea tree in this cave? What the hell? I'm also going to need some andesite. Hey guys, leave me alone. Holy flipping crap, man. Why is there so many monsters? I just want to gather some blooming blocks. Holy crap. You know what? I have an idea. Hey, Mr. Creeper, follow me. Now, take out the trash. Yeah. Oh, I didn't do that much, actually. I need to quickly mine this up before I become yesterday's dinner. Goodbye, guys. I'm also going to need some polished tough walls. Ignore that voice crack. And talking about polished tough walls, I'm also going to need to turn all of this tuff into chiseled tough bricks. And I'm also going to make a load of polished andesite slabs. Now I'm going to grab a silk touch hoe out. And now I'm going to grab a load of leaves. And let's not leave this tree just standing without leaves. Actually, we are going to need a load of oak logs for the build. I'm going to need some coarse dirt, a bit of cobblestone and mossy cobblestone. Now I'm going to head to the nether and I'm going to gather a load of glowstone. I am going to need some other resources. What the hell are you doing here? I am going to need some other items like lanterns later on. But for now, I am going to leave them. My next focus is to sleep. And now I want to focus on getting some of the new blocks Minecraft added, like the leaf litter and the firefly bushes. For that, we are going to need to repair my elytra. Holy crap, that is damaged. So let's head over to the end. Oh my goodness. Oh my flipping goodness. That scared the life out of me. Hold up. Okay, they're 5 mode, man, and I just got jump scared by a flipping enderman. Didn't realize that would happen, man. What? Was I even looking at him? All right, man. It's time for you two to be put down. Why is there 2? You guys are going to pay. Oh my flipping goodness. Man, I am not warmed up for this. Anyway, let's repair my elytra. So in order to find the new blocks, we are going to need to head to brand new chunks. So I must head onto the nether roof and fly for a decent amount of time. I definitely flew quite far. So let's place down a portal and use our flint and steel to light it. And hopefully we end up in new chunks. And hopefully not in a cave. Alright, here we go. What I'm actually going to do is something quite smart. I'm going to take down this portal for the obsidian. So it's like I never used it in the first place. Anyway, let's try and find some of the new foliage items. And oh, I just literally did. Here is the new leaf litter. I am going to grab a decent amount. And let's quickly sleep. Ah, the beautiful leaves falling off the tree. I love that new feature. Oh my god. Not even flipping 3 seconds later, we found the firefly bushes. Basically, at night time, firefly particles will start coming out of these bushes, and they spawn near water, as you can see. I definitely want to grab a decent amount of them, and as you can see, there is some more over here as well. Also, another new feature as well is these bushes. Oh, do I need to use shears for them? Or silk touch? Sorry, I'll just use my sword. Oh my god, here we go. So in meadow biomes and also birch forests, we can find these new flowers. I forgot what these are called. Oh, wildflowers. These are very similar to pink petals the way they work, but obviously they look a lot different. I think these make meadow biomes look way more beautiful. And they're going to make birch forests look a lot better too. Oh, we've got a ruined portal here with no not chapel. But your boy will take the golden block. Right, let's use my silk touch pickaxe this time. Yes, here we go. The new bush blocks. Now, finally, I want to head to a desert biome so we can find the... Forgot what this flower is called. Let's call it the cactus flower. Actually, what is it actually called? There's actually no way. It's actually called the cactus flower. Oh my god, that is funny. Also, I love the new ambient sounds in the desert. Don't think I'm going to be using these, but I'm going to grab a few just to be sure. And yes, camels also spawn naturally as well. Hello. It honestly didn't take me as long as I thought to gather all of these new resources. Also, just in case you have been living under a rock, there is new warm pigs, cows, and chickens, and also there is cold variants of them too. I think it's now time for me to head home. And actually, on the way back, something crazy kind of happened. Let me just roll the footage really quickly. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I just completed the Adventuring a Time achievement. Holy crap. That usually takes people a long time to complete, but apparently I've done it in this world without even trying. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Also, I found another ruined portal on the way and also a lodestone. And by the way, yes, you can find lodestones now in ruined portals, and you don't need a netherite ingot anymore to craft them. It is iron instead. Anyway, before I start building, there's something I want to try. So in the new update, Mojang made it that if you make a chunk loader near a crop farm, if you leave it for chunks, the crop farm will still grow. And I'm interested to see if that applies to sugarcane as well. So let's grab a little bit of soul sand and head over to my automatic sugarcane farm. Basically, I'm going to build a ender pearl chunk loader right here. So I have never built one of these before, so I'm pretty sure you have to place a soul sand here 2 blocks down, and then a water bucket, and then I'm going to also need either some kelp or another water source. Hey, Mr. Salmon, and perfect. Actually, now I look at this, it kind of doesn't look deep enough. Let's see if it works. No, it has to be deeper. Right, let's see if this works. Okay, maybe not. Okay. What the hell are you doing here, man? I'm trying to work. Okay, I guess it needs to be deeper. Right, I think I finally got it working. Okay, yeah, here we go. It's working. So I'm basically gonna check this farmer later in the episode. Actually, what I actually need to do is to make this a proper fair test. Let's just take our 40 sugarcane out of here, and hopefully when we return later, we should have plenty of sugarcane. So the first thing we are going to need to do is to dig out a load of this terrain. Dude, I just love doing this in Minecraft. This is crazy fun. Alright, I think that is good enough. Now let me figure out how big this fence is going to be. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have marked out how big the fence is going to be with dirt. As you can see, or most of it's turned to grass. Now, unfortunately, something did happen to my recording. For some reason, this has never happened before, but Streamlabs, like, for some reason, reset to my recording settings. So I already recorded me building a little bit of the fence, so you guys can see what the design is. But yeah, the video looked terrible, so I broke it, and I'm going to rebuild it for you guys, so you can sort of see sort of the process of me building this fence. Also, ladies and gentlemen, when I was gathering resources earlier in the video, I made this version of the chiseled tough block by mistake, and I was meant to make this version because it looks slightly better than this one when there is a block on top of it, as you can see, or a tough wall on top of it. So first of all, let's remove a load of these temporary blocks, and first things first, we place a piece of glowstone here, and a leaf block, and an andesite slab. And now we're going to place a chiseled tough block here with 2 tough walls like this. And basically, I'm going to continue this design all the way until the end. Right, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place another wall here, and then another one like this. And then I'm going to do the same over here, and now I'm going to put a lantern here, and a lantern here. Now I'm going to remove this temporary block here, and I'm going to build a custom tree. So we're going to place 2 oak blocks like this. Now I'm going to place a bit of shroom light, and then let's add some leaves to make it actually look like a tree. Now I'm going to remove this temporary block and place a composter here, a fence here, 2 leaf blocks on top, and let's add some compost to make it look more realistic. And perfect. This little tree pot design here is very similar to what I did right here. Anyway, this is what the wall is going to look like. I kind of want to show you what it looks like at nighttime, because when I built this earlier, it actually was nighttime, so it actually looked even better than it does now. Also, I think I'm definitely going to need to gather some more resources, because there's still quite a lot more to go. Basically, the plan is I'm just going to build this sort of wall all the way around the entire base. And man, I know it's going to look awesome. It's going to look amazing when it's fully complete. Here we go. The sun sets. The armadillos are walking around. Oh, sorry, sir. And as you can see, it is getting dark, and this is what it looks like at night. Some of you guys may think I maybe went a bit overboard on the lighting. As you can see, we've got glowstone down here, lanterns here, and a shroom light in there. But you know what? I don't care, honestly. I wanted this place to look as bright as possible.
Much later.
Alright guys, I have been hard at work and the fence is pretty much done, but it's not completely done. So let's have a little fly around, shall we? This is what it's looking like so far, looking absolutely awesome. Now, when I was mining some trees to get some more leaves, I got a bee nest and I got the total bee location achievement. So there is actually 3 bees in this nest. And I was thinking about maybe putting it on one of these trees. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it on this tree here. There we go. I like that. And as you can see, the back trees are bigger than the front trees. I wanted to make them a bit bigger and a bit taller. And these zombies are really starting to annoy me. As you can see, because these walls here are longer on the side, I also put this little like light here as well. And the same on the other side as well. Anyway, let's quickly sleep. So as you can see, I got a birch leaf and an acacia leaf. What I kind of want to do is I want to put an acacia leaf right here, as you can see, and then an oak leaf. The reason why I'm doing that is because what I'm kind of like thinking is because it's closer to the pale garden biome, I wanted the leaves to slightly change a little bit. So let's place a oak leaf here and a birch leaf here. And yeah, it's a little bit of variation. Isn't that right, Mr. Spider? Can you just please go away, man? Thank you. I did want this back entrance to align with this entrance here, but if I did that, it would have messed up the design a little bit here. So I will have to make do. So what my plan is, I kind of want to place some maybe little bushes around here for some decoration. And the same on this side, something like that. I kind of want to put some slabs here as a little walkway. Yeah, I think that's looking pretty decent. And you know what? Another little finishing touch I want to do is I want to like mix a little bit of moss in. There we go. Nothing too crazy. It looks pretty cool. In fact, I kind of want to replace this oak slab with maybe a jungle slab. I think about maybe adding some more leaves up here, maybe. And obviously the same on this side. Yeah, I guess it ties this bit together a little better. I'm not sure. It does cover a little bit of this, but maybe it's good. I kind of like it being overgrown over here. Now, eventually, I'm going to have a sniffer in here. So I kind of want to add some fence gates to both of the entrances. Luckily, I have a load of fence gates or have spruce slabs. Actually, I wonder if this would look better. Yeah, it kind of does, actually, to be fair. So I'm going to place a fence here, and a fence gate here. I made it jungle just to make it a little bit different. And obviously the same at the entrance as well. Now, temporarily, I'm going to remove these flowers. And I kind of want to make a little, like, walkway or pathway. First of all, I'm going to sprinkle some coarse dirt around the area. Oh my blooming goodness me. Hey, Mr. Pig, enjoy. Now I'm going to add some gravel in. And perfect. Now, do I like this? I feel like maybe another piece of gravel should go here. And also maybe here. Maybe I should put some coarse dirt here. But I think it's looking pretty decent. I really underestimated how many resources I was going to need for this build. As you can see, I've added a little bit more to the entrance, put the flowers back, and I put these pink candles. And then at the back here, I kind of want to add these end rods here as well. What the hell are you doing in my house, sir? You meant to be out there. Actually, I think these candles look slightly better like this. Now, my next plan is I kind of want to make a few water pools around the area. What the hell is that doing there? So let's start digging one out. Not too big, but not too small. And I also want to do maybe like a bigger one at the back here as well. All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I have made one of the pools, or sorry, ponds, should I say. It is looking pretty awesome. And if I go around the back here, I've done some more stuff. Like I've made this little like hole. So maybe I'm pretending the sniffers trampled this section quite a lot or something. I don't know. And as you can see, most of it's coarse dirt and dirt. But I'm pretending as maybe like the grass is growing back, these flowers have grown as well. I think that's kind of cool. Something just to make this corner a little bit more unique. And I haven't filled this pool up yet, but I have made it. As you can see, I made a little pattern with some of the chiseled tough blocks. Creekins, stay away. But yeah, as you can see, it's looking pretty decent, but it is not done yet. So I am going to add a flower pot here and also one here. Oh my flipping goodness, man. You know what? I'm going to bed, man. I was enjoying the nice peaceful night, man. But you know what? You can't have peace in this game. As you can see in my inventory, I have some pots. And I kind of want to add 3 of them along here. So I am going to break this block and add one here. And then I'll put a flower pot like this. I'm also going to add one right here. Something which I find really awesome. You actually can put things inside of pots. And I don't think you can get them back out unless you break them. Oh, interesting. Also off camera, as you can see, I made the coarse dirt and gravel extend a little bit out like this. As you can see, it looks pretty cool. Now, on episode 3, when I built this house, I said I had an original plan for this balcony area, and I did. Basically, the original plan was to like make some tables and pretend it's like a notch apple dining area. And then I thought maybe not, because I do love these hay bales up here. And then I thought I could put like item frames with notch levels up here. But you know what? I'm not going to touch the roof. I kind of like how it looks. So you know what? It's staying the same. You know what? That doesn't look too bad. I'm not 100% sure if it looks good. I guess it will have to grow on me. But you know what? I'm going to keep that there for now. A pot on the top of the house? Yeah, kind of like that. We are coming quite close to actually finishing this entire area. What I need to do now, though, is fill this pond with water. Right, I think it's time to remove this infinite water source. And now it comes probably my favorite part of this entire build. It is time to add some decorations. First of all, let's place down a few of these firefly bushes. And let's place maybe a bush here and maybe one here. Just to add a little bit of color, I kind of want to place a bush here, and also maybe one here. Yeah, that looks great. Also going to need the bone meal, maybe a little bit of the water here. Not too much, don't want too many plants in the water. Let's just remove a few. In the future, I will probably add some like axolotls. I don't know if I'll do it in today's episode, maybe. We'll have to see. But let's add some more of these firefly bushes around the area. One here maybe, one here. Let's place one here as well. And as you can see, I've also put a few little bushes around the area as well. I think this is looking great, and as you can see, it is becoming night, so the fireflies are starting to sort of show out of the plants. I love that. Honestly, I love this new update. Oh my goodness, when it becomes night, these firefly bushes make sounds. That is really, really cool. It proves you don't need massive updates to make this game good. Now it's time to add some leaf litter just around the trees. I'm going to add quite a lot over here, just because, you know, it's quite an open space. There we go, something like that. Let's add a little bit here as well, not too much. Let's also add a little here, right outside. Unfortunately, you can't bone meal leaf litter, but you can bone meal these. Wow, that's really awesome. I am actually out of leaf litter, so let's grab some more. Okay, I think 2 stacks and 51 will be enough. Ooh, these sunflowers look really nice. I actually want to grab a couple of these. Have they changed the texture of sunflowers? I think they have. Holy crap, they look cool. Right, let's finish off adding some leaf litter. All right, I think that's all I want to add. I don't want to go too crazy. Just near all of the trees. I just added a little bit. Also, I added a little bit here. I think leaf litter is a great addition to the game. I kind of want to add a little bit of dry grass maybe here as well. I don't know if that looks good. Kind of does a little bit, yeah. Now it's time to add some wildflowers. I've been so excited to use these ever since they've come out. Just going to sprinkle them all around. And if I run out of wildflowers, well, I can just bone meal these ones here and get way blooming more. Bone meal is definitely not a problem because as you can see, I've got bones coming out of my flipping ears. Oh, they look pretty good on coarse dirt actually. All right, yeah, I think that is enough. I've gone kind of crazy just because I really like this block. Sorry, I really like this flowers. But yeah, here we go. Maybe let's put a few here as well, and maybe a couple here. Like, I just love them. They look absolutely amazing. And now the bees have something to pollinate on. Now I'm going to throw a couple of sunflowers. Nothing crazy, but just a few around the area. Fun fact, sunflowers will only face east in a Minecraft world. I wonder if it's like that for real life as well. Really wish you could put sunflowers in pots though. And now it's time for the finale. Let's bone meal a little bit. I don't want any tall grass. I want this place to look a little bit neat, but not too neat, if you know what I mean. There's something like this, just to make the area look a little bit more overgrown. Right, I think this is good. I think it's not too overgrown, but it's definitely good enough where this place actually looks pretty good. I think it's time for a little fly. Holy crap, I love that. Yeah, that is what I'm talking about. I absolutely love that. Here we go. You know what? That is amazing. And once we have a sniffer walking around here and all the bees and not that creaking, ignore him, and maybe some pigs or some armadillos spawning in here, it's going to look even more awesome. And I'm super proud of what I have done. Guys, can you just please leave me alone? Just, yeah, get out of it. Just get out of it. Especially you, Mr. Creeper. You are not blowing up my awesome work. I can't believe we have a creaking living in our flipping garden, man. That is outrageous. What I kind of want to do now, though, is sleep so all the monsters can disappear. Kind of want to bone meal the outside a little bit so it feels like it's more blended together, if you know what I mean. Why do you flipping have armor on? Nothing too crazy, just a little bit. And I also want to add just, not too many, but just a few of these little flowers around the area. Wildflowers, sorry. Honestly, this biome is perfect for these wildflowers because there's already daisies around the area. I think the wildflowers and the firefly bushes are definitely my favorite part of the update. And here we go, as you can see. The outside looks a bit more overgrown, not too much, but I think it works. I really think this entire area works. And yeah, you know what? I'm very happy. Now, there's still something else I want to add to this place, but before I do that, I kind of want to go and find a warm ocean so I can get a sniffer. But there is one thing we do need to check quickly before I head to a warm ocean. Has this chunk loader been doing its job? This is the moment of truth. Oh, okay, so this chunk loader works with crops, but not with sugarcane. Well, I don't need this chunk loader anymore. Well, that's a big disappointment. Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not going to get very far if I don't make myself a brush. So, Mr. Chicken, unfortunately, you are on the menu. To be fair, ladies and gentlemen, the copper grates, when they're green, kind of look better because it kind of blends in with the axolotl pin. But anyway, we're going to need 1 copper... Wait, do we need 2 copper ingots to make a brush? I kind of forgot. No, you need 1 copper ingot, a feather, and a stick. Oh, okay. I always forget how to craft things in this game. All right, I have found a warm ocean biome. What we are looking for is some warm ocean ruins. Alright, I have found an ocean ruin, but unfortunately, it is right next to an ocean temple. But on the bright side, I do have respiration and aqua affinity on my helmet, so I should be able to stay under here a lot longer, which is great. Let's see what's in this chest. Okay, pretty much garbage. We have ocean ruin number 2, and yes, this time we... Hello? Get away from me. This time we do have a piece of suspicious sand. Okay, really? Well, at least we got a chest with absolutely garbage in it. Get away from me. Oh, we have some more ruins down here as well, with some more suspicious sand. Here we go. What? Are you going to give me wheat 2 times in a row? They're trying to troll me right now. What's this got on it? Mending? Okay, I'll take that. But if these drowns don't want me to get a sniffer egg, do you guys? Get out of here. All right, we've got a pottery shirt. Oh, that's a sniffer one. Oh my god. Oh, another shirt. Oh, the same one. Maybe it's trying to hint that I'm going to get a sniffer egg. Wait, is this one? No, it's just an emerald. A wooden hoe? Oh, I don't think so. Oh my goodness, I'm swimming so fast. Right, unfortunately, we didn't find the sniffer egg in this ocean ruin, but hopefully I will find it in this one. Oh, we got a buried treasure map and another pottery shirt. 3 of the same one? Holy crap, what on earth is that? Man, I just keep getting wheat and flipping coal and flipping wooden hose, man. It's getting very frustrating. Oh my god. Oh, we got it. No way, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Smells interesting. Hey, did you have to ruin my moment, guys? Now I will kill all of you. You hear me? Every single one of you. Oh, look, a pufferfish. Hey, Mr. Puffer. It's not nice to hurt people. Hey. I think I might take him back with me. Right, it's time to place down my sniffer egg. Fun fact, if you place them on moss, they will grow quicker. Or, sorry, they will hatch quicker. I think it's time to make this area look a little better. So let's place a pot here. And also let's place one more here. Now I'm going to place a glow item frame here. And our Mr. Puffer friend here can live in the item frame. Perfect. And let's place a flower pot here and here. So as you know, ladies and gentlemen, I've got a load of empty flower pots around the area. In the future, I will fill them up. I do want to fill them up with torch flowers, blue orchids, and maybe some other flowers I find around the world. It'll be like a mini project I can do as the series goes on. But as you can see, the sniffer egg is close to... Whoa. That just scared the life out of me. There is no way. Hello, Mr. Sniffer. Oh my god, you just scared me, man. I did not expect him just to hatch that quickly. Oh my god, you are adorable, man. Sniff up me some awesome torch flowers. Thank you. Okay, yeah, you don't need to put your face in my walls. Anyway, I kind of want to add a little bit of wildlife to the ponds. So I'm going to grab out my remaining buckets and let's head over to a warm ocean again so I can gather some tropical fish so I can breed my axolotls. All right, buddy, move over here. Come on. Come on, buddy. I don't have until next Christmas. Come on. Here we go. So if I give you a bit of tropical fish, you as well, they should start breeding. Perfect. And now I will take your baby. Hey, come back here. Oh my god, why am I so hard? There we go. When the breeding cooldown is over, I'll also breed this yellow one with another one of them. But for now, I have an axolotl I can place down in my pond. Now, hopefully he doesn't die and he stays in the water. Now, there's one more thing I want to add to my garden. So I'm quickly going to make a barrel, a hopper, and 2 chests. Now, what I want to do is break this block here and then dig down a couple of blocks. And now I'm going to place down a double chest, which I cannot open. All right, you know what? I'll just make it a single chest. Now I'm going to place a hopper here and now a barrel. Now I want to place a spruce trapdoor like this. Oh, I kind of like that, actually. Now I'm going to put a sign here and it's going to say bin. Now we'll dye orange and then put some glow ink on it. And basically, the reason why I have made a bin is because right now, as you can see, this chest is pretty much full. And if I ever run out of space in these chests, which is definitely kind of happening, especially with my block chest and my sort of building items chest, what I can do is I can head over to the bin here and just throw items in, and they will just start feeding themselves through the hopper into that chest underneath the ground. And basically, if I ever need the items, all I can do is break this moss block here, and then I can access the chest, and here we go, my stuff is in there. Some of you guys might be thinking, why not just make a storage system? Well, I will probably do that in the future. This is just a little temporary solution, and I do like the look of the bin, to be fair. Now I think it's time, once and for all, to sort out my iron farm, because a bee kind of broke it. So I'm going to need to make a fermented spider eye, and I need to make some weakness potions. And let's add some gunpowder to make them splash potions. So my original plan was to get 3 zombie villagers, but zombie villagers are way too rare. So, first of all, let's kill these skeletons. Get the hell out of my bones. And I'm also going to kill this bee before he does anything. Oh my goodness. So instead of getting 3 zombie villagers, I'm going to actually fly to this village, which is not far from the iron farm. And as you can see, I've got plenty of villagers just roaming around here. And these 2 lovebirds here, I think they will do the job. But first, I'm going to need to make some preparations. So first of all, sir, you are going to get cured. Here we go. Now, I think I need to move this zombie so the villagers will claim their beds and workstations without getting frightened. So just so his helmet doesn't break and he burns and I have to get a new zombie, I'm just going to make a little ceiling for the zombie. But hopefully this will be far enough. Now, I probably should get my chest plate on because he's going to start hurting. Yep. Oh. Yep, actually I'm going to need to convert these to path blocks as well. Yeah, you're doing nothing to me, Mr. Zombie. I think you need a timeout, Mr. Zombie. Enjoy your timeout in the corner. Now, let's grab a boat. And now, as you probably know, you can use leads on boats now. So transporting those villagers should be very easy. All right, Mr. Librarian, get in the boat. Here we go. So I think what I can do is if I build up high enough. Oh, hold on. I need to actually attach the lead first. If I build up high enough, he should start levitating. Okay, interesting. So if I build up high enough and then jump off with my elytra. Oh my god, it worked! No way! Transporting villagers has never flipping been easier. Holy. Oh my god, there is no way that was that easy. Alright, let's get villager number 3. So he just walked into the boat. That could not have been more perfect. Anyway, so we are going to go on a nice trip. In fact, because I've already traded with these villagers, I'm going to need their workstations. Hopefully that doesn't mess things up. Alright, we got villager number 3. Now, all I need to do now, I think, is to replace 2 of these workstation blocks. Perfect. Okay, hopefully that button will prevent an iron golem from spawning here. It should do. Hopefully we don't have any issues. I guess if I let the villager out... Oh, I didn't mean to hit you, sir. He will go over to his workstation. And perfect. Yeah, I think we're getting there. And now if I break this guy's boat as well... Here we go. He should go over to his... What, sir? Why are you going in the... Oh, the villager's cured. Why are you going in the wrong direction? What are you doing? Okay, no, I think he is heading to it now. I think he wanted a little stroll. Come on. And yes, here we go. And now, if I break this guy's boat, he should head over to his workstation as well. Come on, be careful. Here we go. And here we go. So, if I kill this pig here and put the zombie back in position, hopefully the farm should be working. Oh, hold up. I just realized I think they have to claim the beds first. So I think I'll actually have to move the zombie back out. All right. All 3 of them have claimed their beds. Because it's nighttime, I can probably remove this blooming roof now. Now, the zombie is now back in position. So hopefully the farm should start. Yes, the iron farm is back, ladies and gentlemen. Leave the villagers alone, guys. Now I need to repair this wall here. You know, it's really nice to see the farm working again, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, we have 32 blocks of iron. I kind of want to restock on iron, so I'm going to AFK for around an hour. And let's see how much more iron I will have.
1 hour later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it has been around an hour. Let's see how much iron we got. So, oh my goodness, we are up to over a stack of iron blocks. Also in the background, my sugarcane farm was working, and as you can see, we got plenty of sugarcane as well. It's time to breed up my axolotls again. So if you come over here, sir, and you too, Mr. Yellow Axolotl. You know what, we're going to be here till next Christmas at this rate. Here we go, and now let's give you the tropical fish, and now these 2 should start breeding. And for some reason, ladies and gentlemen, they are not breeding. Oh, I think it's because I wasn't in the area. The breeding cooldown is still active. So I think that is why I'll just find a large cave in the future and get axolotls that way. It'll be way easier. Anyway, to end off the episode, I want to go caving so I can find some diamonds to add to my diamond pillar. We got our first diamond here. It looks like we have found a mega iron vein. Holy crap. We got another diamond here. Oh, it's quite a few actually. Oh, we got some more here as well. When you find mega iron veins, they feel like they never blimmin' end. Oh, a creeper just blew up some diamonds from me. Nice. If you ever find something like this where there's a lot of water, I would definitely check because as you can see, diamonds really spawn quite often in these underwater spots.
Later.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I've got plenty of iron and gold. Now, if you're wondering how many diamonds I got, well, I managed to get exactly 2 stacks of diamond ore, plus obviously that 1 diamond the creeper blew up. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty sure my sugarcane did grow when the chunk loader was active. Basically, as you know, my farm uses pistons, daylight detectors, and a hopper minecart, and I'm pretty sure those are not loaded even if you have a chunk loader in the area. So the sugarcane was growing, it's just my farm, the redstone items on my farm were not activating. Hey, get away from my house. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know in the comments what you think about my base here. I honestly think it's looking way better, and I am super proud of it. Hello, Mr. Axolotl, you enjoying your new pond? That's nice. Also, as you know, when I built this base, I said to you guys that I will trap a creeking in here and name it, because I'm pretty sure now, if you name a creeking, it will never despawn. But I was thinking, if there's a creeking living in here, when I want to access this ladder, a creeking's just going to keep hitting me and hitting me. So I'm not going to bother, ladies and gentlemen. At night time, the creekings can spawn wherever they want. Ah, now a zombie villager spawns when I don't need one. Crazy. Ah, the sniffer has grown up. Hello, Mr. Sniffer. Now he will hopefully dig me up some items. So let's store all of our ores in this chest for now. Now it's time to add my diamond ores to the diamond pillar. Honestly, I cannot wait to mine this pillar up in the future. I don't know how tall I'm going to make it, but I'm probably going to make it very tall before I start mining this pillar. And perfect. And as you can see, the pillar is actually looking pretty tall right now. These diamonds look so blimming juicy. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you have enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button. Also, comment down below what you think of my epic garden, like I said earlier. As you can see, guys, we have survived 300 days in this world. Anyway, I will catch you guys in another Minecraft hardcore episode.